Hey guys, it's time to run the development server and test our website in the browser. The project is almost ready for testing. We just need to add a front page to the list of available URLs. It's best practice to have separate urls.py file for each of the Django apps, but in this part we will only stick to the main urls.py file to keep things as simple as we can, and I will come back to this later to fix it. So let's open up todo/urls.py. First we need to import the front page view. So above this list here we can say from task.views, then we just reference this app called task and the file views.py. Import front page. Next we need to add this to the list of URLs. So inside this URL patterns list we add the path here. So path empty, and when the path is empty in the browser we want to render the front page view. And to do that we just say front page. So then we pass in the view which we just imported here. We can also give this a name so it's easier to reference this other places in the app. We can pass in front page here as well. Remember to add the comma at the end there. That's very important. Nice. So now we can continue to the testing. We want to run the web server. So let's go to the terminal. And for development purposes, Django comes with a built-in web server that we can use while testing. To run this, you need to go to the command line and make sure that you're in the same folder as as manage.py again. And when we are here, we can say python 3 manage.py run server. And then you can see here that I get the red warning. You can just ignore this for now. We will come back to this later. Below here you can see which version of Django we are using and which settings file has been loaded by the web server. Next you can see here that we are starting the development server at this IP address, and we can open up this in the browser. So if I just copy this and open up Chrome and then just paste the address there, then you will see this is the front page. And this comes from this variable here that was passed in here. It was then printed in there. Now we see it here in the browser. This is just the hard-coded text that we did below here. So this might not be very impressive yet, but hang in there. In the next part we will dive deeper into templates, learn how to extend them and similar. See you in the next video.